Hi, and welcome to Earth Angel Activities, where I'll be doing a reading for you all today. So today is a pick a card, pick an image actually, and the image is designed to call out to those who is actually meant for. So let's go ahead and find out, what does God want to say to you right now? Thank you so much, God. Thank you so much for the viewer. Thank you so much for the message. Thank you so much for allowing me to be a conduit and for allowing the viewer to find peace, clarity, and love within this message. In your name, I thank you so much. So it is, Ashe. So we'll start with pile 1. What is it, God, that you want to say to group 1, image 1? Those that chose image 1, what would you like to say to image 1? This is a stack. So let's see. Somebody's been taking care of family. You were trying to accomplish something, but then all of a sudden, like, somebody in your family needed you. Or there was something where you were generating productivity, energy towards what it was that you were desiring, and then something shifted, something changed. But I'm hearing that your guides want you to know that it's actually time for you to start acting again. They want you to start taking more action steps now. And that this is really the key to whatever's meant to unfold in your life next. Because there may even be this energy around you that's making you feel like you're being selfish. But your angels are asking you to see what this situation is really about, whatever this situation is, however this situation may apply to you. They want you to see that this situation is an opportunity for you to decide, what I am you're going to speak. What I am are you going to believe? You know, what are you going to put behind the words I am? While everybody else is telling you who to be, what you are, what you're not. What do you choose? Because ultimately the choice is yours. You know, people can say what they want to say about you, but ultimately the choice is yours and who you choose to be. You know, you can help people without being someone's everything. No one can be anybody else's everything, whatever this is. You know, you have to be able to take your hands off the reins a little bit sometimes. And that's even if you're a parent. And be able to set healthy boundaries on your energy, because I'm seeing that you've been giving so much of yourself that you've been feeling it now. Whereas in before you felt as if I could possibly be being selfish because I'm choosing myself. Now there's this energy that is saying, if I don't choose myself, what next? Who is going to take care of me? And your angels and your spirit team are like, it's time for you to act now. No matter what anybody else is saying, if you understand in your soul what it is that you need from you at this time, forget about what you think you need from anybody else. But what do you truly need from yourself at this time? And to really process that. Don't just brush by that. What do you really need from yourself? Because whatever this is, and I feel like you already know, like the image popped in your mind as soon as I was able to grab your attention that this was important. As soon as you commit to whatever this thing is that you've been asked to overcome, as soon as you actually commit to it, boom, here comes the wealth, here comes the increase, here comes the spiritual development. Because honestly, when it comes to growth, spiritual development is the foundation. I always tell my clients that your mental health is literally your spiritual health. What things do you believe about yourself? What things do you believe about divine energy? Because believe it or not, when we fall into these moments of despair and depression, it is stemming from the belief that you don't believe that help will come. You don't believe that you have the ability to overcome something on your own. You don't believe that God has equipped you with everything that you need already. You don't believe that God is there. Or you don't believe that there is a way to overcome. But yeah, see, with this disappointment, with the flute, disappointment in a friend or lover, sometimes you may think that certain situations will be right for you. Sometimes you might think that certain jobs, certain friendships, certain relationships, certain foods, sometimes we might think that they're right for us, right? Until we realize that it's not. But this is an individual, a very, very personal message of needing to understand what's good for you. What do you need and what do you need to provide for yourself? Because you don't want this to go on so long that you now need help from someone else. When God has already given you everything that you need to overcome. So let's see. What other messages do you have for image 1? Lots of resistance. With this fly card, a period of ill health, right? Depression. And the valley and an arrogant person and disappointment in someone. This is the energy of really needing to get serious about what you believe, what you think, how you feel about yourself, your life, your plans for the future. How do you want to spend your time, your days? Are you overdoing it? Are you over-servicing someone else? What kind of return on investment are you receiving from your relationships? Hello. What kind of return on investment? And I'm hearing the word liability. Liability. I'm also getting a very specific message that someone does not need to let someone drive their car. And that's specific. You know if it's for you because it's already been an issue on the table for you. But it's like at this point, how much of yourself are you giving? Are you taking care of you with this rest here? Allow people to be who they are. If someone isn't showing up for you the way that they should, recognize that. Don't allow a liability to keep going on in your energy, because a liability, you have to actually take inventory of what and who are liabilities and what and who are assets. And I'm hearing, what about your actions? What about you? Let's talk about you. Let's talk about the viewer for a second. What about you? Taking your power back involves you knowing when to say no, knowing when to set healthy boundaries. And I'm seeing that you think to yourself like, oh my gosh, here they go asking me for something else again, or can't they see that I'm tired? Or it's like one day they're going to ask me to rest, or one day someone's going to offer to do the things that I volunteer to do. And that's not going to happen. You're going to have to use your voice. A lot of throat chakra activation. And the only way that you can fully activate your throat chakra is through activating your solar plexus. Your solar plexus is the energy of all things. You have to decide in your heart space, which is literally the door, the gateway between the passion and the expression. So whatever it is, it needs to go ahead and be spoken before. I'm seeing a steaming pots. Yes, lots of energy. A steaming pot. And look at that at the bottom. Comfort. God really wants you to take full advantage of rest, caring for yourself, making sure that you put yourself first. There may be other people in your life who are making demands on your energy. They want you to do for them what they are not able to do for themselves. And it is okay to be help to others, because that's what we should do. But we have to remember that we have to put our own mask on first. And that is one of the hardest decisions for a giver or a people pleaser to do, is to not take care of themselves, because on some level there's always this feeling of, I'm being selfish, or I could have done that, when really you couldn't. And then when you see that you couldn't, there's no one to blame at that point except for self. Take care of you. Take care of you. That is the biggest message. Any more? Look, did you hear the horn? That is the biggest message. Take care of you. Make sure that you're taken care of. And yeah, when you start this, when people notice this change, of course they're going to tell you, they might spew some negativity. But you're going to have to be strong enough in your spirit. And I'm hearing the word practice. Like, you're going to have to practice saying no, and practice being firm in your energy and being okay with saying no, and to stand on it without being riled up in your spirit, and knowing that you're making the best decision for yourself and ultimately the best decision for everyone else, because you cannot pour from an empty cup. And rest is how you fill this cup, okay? Connecting to the divine. Rest is connecting to the divine. Fox spirit with think on your feet. A lot of cards came out for you guys. Starfish spirit, open to infinite possibilities. And with this starfish, is the number 59, number 27. You have been praying. With this starfish, I know for a fact that you have been praying. You have been praying. You have been asking for God to answer your prayer. And I'm hearing God say, I am answering your prayer. All you need to do is be able to hear me, and you'll be able to hear me if you rest. The dog spirit came out with number 19. Be loyal to what you love. Whatever this is that you've been neglecting, be it yourself, be it a project, be it a relationship that you care about and value, whatever this is, be loyal to what you love, but make sure that you are taking care of you first, okay? The bottom of the deck is porcupine spirit. Time to begin, okay? This is time for a beginner's mind. This is something that you need to start now, okay? Something that you need to start now. And it's not a serious energy either. It's a very, very playful energy. So anyway, I hope that this message has been of some assistance to you, and we will talk again soon. Bye. Hi, Image 2. Welcome to your message. So we want to know what it is that God wants to tell you. What is it that God wants to tell you? What is God trying to tell you at this time? We've already prayed. We prayed at the beginning of the video. And I thank God for these messages for you. Ooh, feather. Oh, and what a surprise. Recognition, reward for merit, someone you know is independent. Clarify that for me, for the viewer. I'm hearing the words, say what you need to say, and I'm getting a tickle in my throat as I hear it. Excuse me, I had to drink some water because I was feeling such throat chakra energy. This is a lot. This is a lot. Okay. This energy has a lot to do with not saying what it is that you need, or you feel as if someone is not acknowledging what you're contributing. December is significant. A lot of hard work ahead, but a guaranteed victory, I'm hearing. Guaranteed victory. Recognition and an exciting event, and this gong, and it's giving the same energy as an announcement with the feather. It's making me feel like pen, something that you're writing, something that you're creating, something that you're working on. You may have started this in December. So I'm hearing do what you love and love what you do. You may feel in this moment that things that you have been contributing to your life or to whatever this project or relationship is, because we do have romance in the picture. But whatever this is, your angels and spirit guides are like, go, go, go. Like whatever it is that you've been thinking about doing or working on, they want you to go ahead and do it. There are some energy blockages around it though, some creativity blocks, some yeah. Oh my goodness, this is so heavy throat chakra. Let me pull this deck right here and see. What is this about this throat chakra? Creativity, writer's block. You parted ways with something. Did you just quit your job? Well-deserved reward comes out. This is definitely an entrepreneur. This is someone who is a hustler. You are a go-getter type person. Hearing Leo all day for this one. And I'm also hearing that your work, the things that you do, the things you create, the things that you contribute to the world, to the collective, these things are not going unnoticed. It's that whatever you are working on, if you haven't put it out yet, if it's a big project, if you work diligently on it, not going ham like that, I think that's where this misunderstanding is coming about. There needs to be simply a commitment, not an overdoing of something. As you do this thing, you need to love doing it. You need to be in flow, and being able to recognize when you're in flow. Sometimes things flow, but if it's not flowing, I'm hearing that's the time to review. That's when you need to be reviewing whatever work it is that you've already created, because the creator light is not on. It's like the sun and the moon. You know, you might want to go outside and tan, but it's night. The moon is out. The sky is dark. The sun is gone. You know, take advantage of every fruit that you have as you have it, and be able to recognize your fruits. You know, when you are in a period of writer's block or where your creativity seems to be blocked, don't force. Shift gears in that moment. And that is something that Abraham Hicks teaches a lot of, that type of energy with her philosophies. And I can see that. Like, she says, get into the vortex. That might be significant. Like, you might really like her teachings. But it's like when something is blocked or when something's not moving, and this is going for whoever this is about this romance, this relationship, this ending that has just recently taken place. It's like, just allow it to go. Let it flow. You know, let's see. Throat chakra energy is heavy though, because whatever it is that you've been feeling, maybe you haven't been able to fully process what it is that you've been feeling. And maybe you are feeling love and you're not expressing it. Maybe you are not doing something that you need to be doing, because I keep hearing do what you love and love what you do. So maybe there is this need to self-reflect. There is this need to really be clear on what it is that you desire, and to be able to communicate what it is that you desire, and to be able to be humble enough to know when you're getting ready to make a decision out of your ego versus your heart space. See, a heart space decision means that you're doing it for a greater purpose. Like, so heart space decision would be something that says, if I do this and it only benefits me, it won't hurt anyone else, right? And sometimes we have to make decisions that ultimately hurt other people. Like, look, your kid's asking you, let's go out for pizza tonight and let's go tomorrow. Let's go. No, you have to say no. Yeah, they're going to be, oh my gosh, he don't never want, yeah, whatever. Because I have more responsibilities. I see a greater picture. And I'm seeing the giraffe, like, see a bigger picture, and know that other people sometimes have things going on with them as well that can cause a misunderstanding. That sometimes love is really there. Sometimes love is really there. And that it's okay to love yourself and to love other people beyond that energy of somebody made a mistake, or someone hurt your feelings, or someone did you wrong, and know how to speak. Like, literally know how to tell someone that they did something you didn't like, or that they hurt your feelings. Spread your wings, yes. With this observe at the bottom, self-reflection, to be able to know. When you spread your wings, this picture here is just her with her heart space fully open beside this love card. Fully open. Shining a light on the truth of what's going on within her soul. And sometimes people do make decisions out of ego. Like, and I'm getting the example of someone saying, well, just leave, or get out then, or, well, let's break up then. Or it's like the energy, you don't really know how to handle things in a healthy way. So the escape mechanism is triggered, because that's really what many of us have been taught, is an escape mechanism, because you're not able to press forward through those difficult, uncomfortable conversations about how you feel. So, but it takes this time of being with yourself to be able to understand how it is that you truly feel. I'm seeing that even though there was this loss, there is victory. There is victory. Your angels want you to take a moment and practice Look, love abounds and heal are peeking through at the bottom. But they want you to like practice. Observe yourself. Yes, look, it comes out when I split the deck. So they want you to observe yourself and how you really are responding internally and emotionally when you say what it is that you really feel. Like, for someone who is watching this, you have rejected a love. You have rejected someone that you actually love. And for some reason, this is for someone very specific, because you really don't have any reason. Like, you keep on trying to figure out, why do you keep rejecting this love? And you don't have any reason. That's how you know this message is for you. You keep rejecting this love that you don't really, look, as soon as I open the heart chakra, the deck, it goes to heart chakra. You keep on rejecting this love. I think you're rejecting yourself. Let's see. If they are rejecting themselves, God, show me a card that reflects the... Choose your battles and just breathe. Do you see how here these hands are connected? These hands are out. These hands are touching her. This is her reflection. This is her reflection. This is someone who has dealt with constantly maybe going through life situations that were designed to make you feel rejected, so that you would learn how to accept yourself, learn how to heal yourself. And through this, these are a lot of cards that the divine has given us, because it's even more under here. And through this, you get to learn how to truly love you and truly be comfortable with you, because this alone time is the time where you actually get to get your pilot flame lit. Okay. You get to hear from the divine. You get to understand in what areas of your life were you doing too much, doing too little, needing to do more, and needing to leave. Okay. Find balance. Throat chakra. It was so many cards that came out though, but throat chakra is big for you. Dreams coming true. And solar plexus. We talked about the solar plexus too. And it's very important for you to understand like passion, how to get your engine going, how to understand what it is that you want to do, what it is that you want to accomplish. What do you feel about certain things, certain situations? How do you really feel about them? Are there moments when you are actually rejecting yourself? And how can you overcome them? What prayers can you say? What affirmations can you learn to live by based on what you discover through those shadow moments of actually going through the spaces that maybe you may be ignoring, the words that you're not speaking? Okay. For whoever this is that is rejecting this love relationship, it's fine. You know, you have to do things for you, but you also need to understand what it is about you that is making you, what is your thought process that is making you decide that you don't want love. Because sometimes we find that when we don't want love, it is stemming from not being able to fully love and accept ourselves. The number 52 is very important because I'm seeing 5252 right here. Before I was seeing 77. So what is the final message that you have for image 2? Do what you love, pile 2. Really get straight on that. What do you actually love? Like, put the things down, whether it be toxic or healthy. Be real. Get to know yourself. Hello, self. Hi, nice to meet you. Hello. Ooh, be fearless and bold. I love be fearless and bold coming out for you. I love this for you, image 2. I love this for you because of the message. Like, the message was literally just telling you to do you, basically. Take care of you. Be kind to you. And what comes out, be fearless and bold. Be your true, authentic self with this Badger spirit. Be fearless and bold in what it is that you find about yourself. Whatever it is, we all love to say, oh, these are the great things about me. Yes, we do. And sometimes we see the things that we can improve, the things we have room to improve. But, you know, we might hold those to the side. Or sometimes we might know something great about ourselves. Sometimes we might know something great about ourselves, but we just brush it to the side like it's not great. Like, okay. Don't play yourself. You are amazing. Because look, use your mind. And I was just hearing like, use your mind and use your mind wisely. The things that you thought, the things that you think, Oh, don't let the things that you thought be the things that you continue to think if they were holding you back. Don't allow yourself to continue to be in the ego. When you really truly want love, you want to choose love, you want to be love, you want to give love, be that. At the bottom, be here now with number 34. I love this for you. This is like a very beautiful energy, okay? A very beautiful energy. Speak your words, say what you need to say. Be real with yourself. Really get real with yourself about what it is that you're feeling inside and devise a plan. If that's somebody you love, I'm hearing Fantasia in my mind saying, I went and got my man. But it really has to be seriously. Make sure, because there is this deep call to take care of yourself and this deep call to recognize who you are, assets and liabilities. Okay. All right. Well, I will talk to you soon. Bye. Hi, and welcome to your reading, Image 3. So we've already prayed, so let's go ahead and see what it is that God wants to tell you. What is it that God has been trying to tell you? Ooh, that really tried to come out. I'm holding on it by a thread. Danger, especially in money matters. Let's see. I'm seeing the month of July that was right here on that card. July, but let's see. What do you want to say to Image 3? You know, this is some very, very heavy energy. If this message is truly for you, you already feel that there is this negative energy around. But your angels want you to remember that you wear the crown. You sit on the throne. The throne is yours. You are in a position of authority. And I'm also hearing, of course, heavy is the head who chose to wear the crown. There is this responsibility that is reaching out to you and extending itself to you. And it feels uncomfortable, but it is an opportunity. Confirmation. As you transition through different stages of your life, be able to be clear on what it is that you're desiring, what it is that you want, what it is that you feel is best. Because with this danger, especially in money matters, I'm hearing currency, energy. Like, don't allow someone to have so much of your energy, and that even entails work situations. You have to be able to set healthy boundaries with those situations as well. Oh, that is a lot. Okay. Just a few for clarity. Romance is in the air, and candle, you will be shown the way. New job or career. Some of you guys might be even moving for love. You might be experiencing a huge change. You might be moving for love. You might be moving for a job. You might be moving for an experience. Major changes in your life. Not really sure about what's getting ready to happen, how this whole thing is going to unfold. You know that by March, you'll know for sure. And again, with the energy of love is coming out. And I love this, that love and victory is coming out together. I love that. Because this truly means, let me move this. This truly means that whatever you put your heart into, the energy of your heart, whatever you put the energy of your heart into is going to be very successful. You're going to be proud of yourself. This could even be you having to learn how to be your own boss. Set your own schedule. For somebody, I'm hearing like calendar, schedule, plan, task lists, you know, things of that nature. Getting organized, taking the steps that you need to take in order to achieve whatever this is, including love. Love is a very important concept in life. And making sure that you infuse your life with as much love as possible is important in order to have balance. Because you don't want to be too goal-driven. You don't want to be too family-driven. You don't want to be too self-driven. There's a sweet spot in the middle of all that. And it is, completely balanced. Look at this. The wreath comes out and it says sorrow over loss, but I really am feeling like that is like reward, success, achievement, win, a big win through learning how to do what you need to do. Ooh, so the sorrow, the sorrow over the loss is you losing or breaking away from the shenanigans and wasteful energy type actions or hobbies that have been wasting your time. You know, there is something that you're going to be trading. You're going to be trading your achievement, your time where you're building and creating your moments of achievement. You're trading your time where you're wasting and turning it into moments where you are making deposits of your time so it will pay off later. Okay, you're committing to the long haul, I'm hearing. And also, you need to be very mindful of the friends that you hold dear. The things you commit to. The promises you make. Pay attention to whenever you are getting ready to get into your creative time, or you're getting ready to commit to doing something that you've been putting off for a while, and all of a sudden, you know, people need you, or they need to, like, you have to be there for them right now. Like, and that happens, right? That happens. But when it becomes habitual, when you notice that every time, then I want you to recognize that sometimes don't get mad at the person. Don't start pointing fingers. Don't allow yourself to take on the position of defense. Not against the other person anyway. Because a lot of times we all have been used by the adversary, you know, thinking that we're doing something helpful. But we have served as a distraction for someone. Okay. And so someone may be serving as a distraction for you now. So they might feel your absence, but this is either going to push them into spending that time to reach their goals, create things, brainstorm. They're going to be using that time to create, or they're just going to be consumed with bitterness. And hopefully this isn't you, you know, but you have to be able to focus on your own goals, things that can improve your life at this time, things that you would enjoy, like infusing your life with love. Yeah, so by you making this change, you're going to inspire someone else to make a change too. And it may be a little bit of a rocky road to start, because I see that this is a major change with the moon. But I'm seeing that eventually you're going to be embraced. What you're doing, people are going to start to see the results of what you're doing. They're going to start to see that what consistency looks like, what dedication looks like on a daily basis, just from simply watching you. They may even be trying to, you know, like they might be salty because you're not spending as much time talking to them. Okay, but something is going to heal. Like they're going to recognize like, oh, I could be doing this too. This is all major arcana, by the way. I'm hearing breaking generational chains, breaking generational patterns and cycles, and not even just within your own family, but you're helping to start that wave of infusing your everyday life with things that you love and things that you enjoy doing and things that actually lift you up. Things that you're going to say, oh, I'm so glad I did that, you know, a month from now. Oh, I'm so glad I went there a month from now, a year from now, you know, oh, wow, I remember when I did that. But there is this issue of imposter syndrome. Feeling like you might not be able to handle the pressures or the requests of what this is that you are thinking about doing. And that for some of you, this could even be reaching into your darkest fears. But God is with you. And look, clarity of beliefs comes out, it would be the Ace of Swords. And for me, when I read, the Ace of Swords is always God showing up in a reading, letting me know that this is the way that I want you to think right now. This is the thought pathway. This is it. So it's like, though these fears do present themselves, you have to be able to speak an affirmation, because a fear is not just a feeling, okay? A fear is not just a feeling. If you have fear without a thought, then it's irrational, okay? If you have fear without a thought, then it's irrational. So emotions are tied to feelings. Feelings are tied to emotions. One is something we can tangibly feel. One is something that we can see in our minds. We can think it, right? But if you are feeling afraid of something, then your ancestors, your very soul, is calling you to speak new words to that. Speak new life to that. Know that God is with you. Know that God has your back. 11:11, as I'm saying that. Know that God has your back, okay? And at the bottom of the deck is simply love. Love, and that's confirmation. Love. Love what you're doing, okay? Take the time to share with people. Take the time to learn, okay? Don't worry about people saying, oh, well, there she goes again. There he is again in that book. There they are again, watching that influencer or whatever it is, whomever it may be that is helping you to meet your goals at this time. They are going to witness a long journeyed truth around the idea of dedication just by watching you. So that's a pretty big thing, but I mean, you will be shown the way. Like, it's very clear. You will be shown the way. Oh, a lot. I'm going to read it all to you, okay? Number 62 with Turtle. Slow and steady wins the race. No need to rush. These blessings are guaranteed. Be loyal to what you love. That energy. Oh, and the starfish came out in pile 2. Open to infinite possibilities. The porcupine. Time for a beginner's mind. And y'all, take the lead. Take the lead. And we started off with that, right? Take the lead. Leadership, your ability to do what you know is best for you, it sends such a wave through the community. It changes so many people's hearts. It restores people's hope just to see how you are changing, evolving based on the decisions that you've made. You made choices to do different things, and it's paying off. Fox Spirit also came out, and that came out in another reading. Think on your feet and be playful. This is a beautiful message. This is beauty. This is beauty. There are a lot of things on the underbelly that need clarity, but that is what God wants you to know, to be a leader, to be the leader that you were meant to be, and lead with love, speak with love, vibrate with love, glow with love, be love. You are love, simply love. Okay. Oh, and set healthy boundaries. Because I split the deck, and as I was looking down, it says set healthy boundaries with the armadillo spirit. And that is what you're going to have to do in order to break away from old patterns and create new ones. Some people are going to miss you while you're being productive. Okay? It feels like, at first it's going to feel like you're on timeout, but once you get into it, once you get the engine going of doing the things that you know you want to commit to do, you know that you want to do that project, you know you want to release that project this year. So get the calendar, make the organizational tools. Look, this is coming out pretty strong. Look, take time out. Yes, you're going to feel like you're on time out. I'm telling you, initially, that's only initially. You're going to have to set healthy boundaries with people that you love to cackle it up with so that you can do your work. But don't forget, don't work hard without playing hard too. Okay? All right, so I hope this message has been of some assistance to you. Very good energy here, image 3. Very beautiful energy. So we will talk again soon. Bye.